Welcome to Chisholm Trail 61. Today we're going to be doing a quick, easy dinner. This is for when you just don't feel like cooking. You had a rough day like I have today. Don't feel like cooking. 45 minutes, start to the table. Hey, I'm going to show you how I do a cheesy beef macaroni casserole. I'm going to show you that coming up right now. Okay, first thing we're going to do for our cheesy beef macaroni is in our pot here. I got about 4 to 5 quarts of water that I've got coming to a boil. I'm gonna add just probably a half teaspoon to a teaspoon of salt in it. And here I got 1 cup of the elbow macaroni. I'm gonna dump in there. Now we want 2.5 cups cooked elbow macaroni. So we're using 1 cup uncooked. 1 cup uncooked elbow macaroni equal 2.5 cups cooked. So that's what we're gonna go with there. Now we're gonna let that cook completely. Give it a little stir here just to make sure it doesn't stick to the bottom of the pan and our salt gets distributed good. We're gonna let that cook completely. We want to let that cook completely, and then we'll drain it and set it aside. And over here, I get y'all moved over to here. I have 1 pound of ground beef, hamburger meat, that I'm browning up. I'm just going to chop it up. We want to crumble it up good. And so what I'm going to do, I'm going to let it brown up good till it's no more pink in it and it's completely done throughout. Just give it a good start on the chopping there. And when we get our elbow macaroni completely cooked and drained, and we get our ground beef cooked and drained, then back in the skillet, we'll put our ground beef back in the skillet. We'll bring you back at that point to show you the rest of it. Okay, we got our ground beef browned there and drained. And so back in the skillet, what we're going to do, we got 1 can of whole kernel corn that we drained. We're going to dump it in. And to that, we're going to add 1 can of cream of chicken soup. Oh, I'm using chicken noodle soup, I assume. I thought that was cream of chicken soup, but I must have got the chicken noodle soup off of the shelf instead of the cream of chicken. But it'll be just fine. Either one will work fine. We're going to put it in there, stir it up. We'll just have extra noodles in it today. The recipe calls for 1 can of cream of chicken soup, 1 can of whole kernel corn. But I've got 1 can of cream of chicken noodle soup, can of chicken noodle soup and a can of whole kernel corn. But it'll be fine. We're going to stir that and get that mixed in real good. Tell you what I'm going to do. Hold on just a second. To that, we're going to add 1 can of cream of chicken soup. So we're going to get it in there and get that added. We're going to stir that around. I'll put the ingredients in the description box. Less the cream of, less the chicken noodle soup. You won't need it. Now I got my heat back on medium heat, and here I got 4 ounces of mozzarella cheese shredded. I got 4 ounces of shredded cheddar cheese. The recipe calls for 8 ounces, but I mixed mine 4 and 4. And what we're going to do, we're going to put between half and 2/3 of that in here. Put about 6 ounces in there, and we're going to stir that in. Get that broke up there. Now you can add or take away anything you want to. This recipe is really forgiving recipe. Really simple, you know. From the time you start pulling stuff out of your pantry to get it on the table takes about 45 minutes is all it takes. And anytime you can get supper on the table in 45 minutes start to finish, then you know you're doing pretty good. We're going to stir that around and get all of our cheese melted there. And like I said, I won't add the can of cream of chicken. I mean the chicken noodle soup. I won't add in the ingredients because the recipe doesn't actually call for that. But if you want to add it, that's fine. If you don't, you can add anything or take anything away. And what we got here, we got our 2.5 cups of noodles, our elbow macaroni. We're just going to dump that in and give that a stir. Get it stirred in. Like I said, that's 1 cup uncooked now. And that makes 2.5 cups cooked. So we want to get that stirred in really good. We got the burner on just mainly to warm this up so our cheese will melt good. You know, make sure our cheese melted in it good. And like I said, we still got about 2 to 3 ounces, give or take a little, left over that we help back to put on top of it in the casserole dish. That's looking pretty good right there. So what we're going to do, we're going to move over to the island and then we'll bring you back and we'll show you the next step. Okay, we over here at the island then. What we got here, we got an 8x8 casserole dish that we're just going to take our mixture and we're going to dump into. Just dump it all into you. 8x8. Now we did, you know, got it sprayed, greased. You want to grease your casserole dish so everything doesn't stick on you. But you can see how that cheese is melted and stringy. And that's just what we want. And we're going to empty everything out of there. We want to get it all out. I'm going to set that aside and I'm just going to spread that out to the sides. You can see it's a full 8x8 casserole dish. What we're going to do now, we get this leveled off some. Set my spoon aside and I'm going to get my cheese here that we had left over. And I'm just going to go around the top with it. Just put me a good coat of cheese on it. Yeah, I thought I had picked up a can of cream of chicken soup, and I guess I picked up a can of chicken noodle soup, but that's okay. Like I said, this recipe is really forgiving, and you can add or take away, you know, pretty much like you want to. Certain things, you know, like you could add something that'd be good in here would be sweet peas. They would be good in here. You could, you know, add several things in. But we got us a good coat of cheese on top. Now what we're going to do, we got our oven preheated over there to 350 degrees. We're going to put it in 20 to 30 minutes, probably 20 to 25 minutes in all honesty, just to get our cheese melted until, you know, it's good and hot throughout. It's warm now and everything in it's cooked. But we want to get it, you know, sort of bubbly and the cheese, make sure at the top of the cheese is melted good. And then we'll bring you back and we're going to cut into it and see what it tastes like. All right, we got our cheesy beef macaroni out of the oven there. We're going to cut into it and we're going to take us a taste and see what it tastes like. Man, I can't wait to get into this. Like I said, this is a 45-minute meal, start to finish. You can have this on the table in 45 minutes or less from the time you start it. With our little addition of chicken noodle soup this time, I'm going to see what it tastes like. Boy, it smells good, man. Not a little hot yet. Hey, I might have to start including that chicken noodle soup every time. That gives a lot of extra flavor. Hey, if you would, give our video a thumbs up there, like, share, comment, subscribe to our channel. We appreciate all of you, dude. Hey, we appreciate all of you take time every day to watch our videos. We got a cheesy beef macaroni casserole. We'll see you on the next.